Welcome to Home Service Happy Hour, brought to you by Service Monster. It's not a question right now, it's an observation right now. And I'm curious your thoughts on the observation of just how you've seen this fall burnout, how it's impacted you. Michael, obviously you're a coach too, so how it's impacted business owners that you watch, their marriage, their ability to be a parent, your ability to be a spouse and a parent and all that stuff. Initial thoughts before questions. Angela, go.
So I've been on the other side of it. I feel like I have a unique perspective after last year's holiday season. So I've always been the business owner, most of the time as a single mom, but like impacting my kids. And during busy seasons, we're different in different businesses, but like what systems could I put in place? I guess that's how I dealt with it. Like how much help could I hire? Systems in place so my kids didn't feel neglected. Like I knew my energy was going to be depleted. So how could I make sure that they felt loved on and cared for by somebody?
Somebody love my children, please.
But it was a real thing. If you put things in place, like kids don't know unless their life and energy felt disrupted. So that's how I dealt with it before, is just knowing I was going to be depleted. How could I put other systems in place at home so everyone was taken care of and didn't feel my absence?
Yeah.
What
was it like being on the other side of it?
Last year was the first time I went through a holiday light season. So I went through this season on the opposite side, being the partner of a business owner in this season. Hopefully JC is still watching. But while owning a business, and, having kids at home, having the kids here and him being off running the business, and in the middle of it, it just was weird seeing the other side because I knew what it was like. I think it's different than being a spouse or a partner and not knowing what it is. You know what I mean? Like I saw myself in it, like knowing like you did not have any capacity to be here or function or to be any part of it. And I just have to figure it out. Like knowing there's no fault, I guess.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Do you, and I don't know that for somebody like my wife is in the corporate world. She has her ups and downs of busyness. Mine are just more extreme because it's mine, right? And small. And so like, there's no backup. And so do you feel like you were able to handle it better because you had more awareness of like what JC was doing versus like if you just felt like it was happening to you? Yeah.
Because I wanted him to be all in, right? Like I knew that, and I was all in too, like how can I support you? How can I do stuff for the team? How can I take off the load and be in it? But it was strange being on the other side of like, wow, this takes everything out of us and takes all of it in. And I guess it was strange because it was my first season, so I didn't know how to plan. I'm a planner. Like, let's plan and put systems in place so all of this energy works.
Hey, home service heroes. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our home service happy hour content today. I sure hope you learned a little something. And I sure as heck hope that it was entertaining. If you did find it fun and entertaining, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more cool, fun, entertaining business content. And speaking of which, stay tuned. There's a little more here and a little more right here. Check it out.